Hello. So I just wanted to give you some practical tips for taking part in this healing journey through the chakras. If you're new to Kundalini, to meditating, to yoga perhaps, you may be feeling a bit apprehensive about how your body is going to cope or whether you're going to be able to do the positions. And I really want you to try and just move into a space where you feel relaxed. Kundalini yoga is very much about doing what you can, and of course Kundalini goddess is all about holding yourself with love, so it's without judgment. So we do spend in between positions, and for meditations a lot of the practice will be cross-legged, and this alone can be very challenging if you're new to sitting in this position. So my advice for you here is you can use a cushion. This is a big bolster, which if you're particularly stiff in the groin can really help, because it will just allow you to sit more comfortably in a seated position. And generally the closer your knees are to the floor, the more comfortable you will be. So you can make yourself as high as you want to. I always sit kind of on the edge of a cushion. But yeah, your spine is straight, so you really want to elongate through the top of the head, and imagine like someone pulling you up like a puppet on a string so that your back's straight. And something that's very good to do when practicing to be in seated position like this, and certainly for the meditations, you can do that against a wall. So then you really get to learn what it feels like to have a straight spine, so that you can bring some awareness to your posture when you are practicing, and really begin to feel, how does my body feel? How do I know when my spine is straight? So you lift up from the hips, pull up from the top of the head, and really lengthen the spine and slightly tuck your chin. So your core's engaged here. We're not slumping down our shoulders. Everything is engaged, yeah? And we, the neutral position is we always bring our hands into Gyan Mudra. So I'll often say hands in Gyan Mudra. So thumbs touching your index finger, elbows straight, palms up. We close our eyes, and generally, unless otherwise indicated, you just focus your gaze in between your brow at your third eye, which is your place of intuitive knowing. It's where we access our wisdom of intuition, yeah, this expansive knowing. So you can just gently close the eyes and relax the face. Feel how that feels. And when we're practicing, just think about what it is you need to create this kind of sacred space. So when we talk about creating sacred space, it's like, you know, I like to burn incense. I've got all my crystals around me here, candles. You want to feel kind of like you're really welcoming in spirit and opening a space to connect with this inner temple within you. So anything you want to do to make and create that ambience, please do, and be creative as you like. You might even want to create a little shrine. I sometimes do that and give offerings and things. So whatever you feel called to do, and just make sure that you are undisturbed really. So ideally practice this when you do have some downtime, in a space, in a room where you won't be disturbed and you can feel quiet. I'm going to give, rather than play music through the sessions, I've got Spotify playlists which you can play throughout the sessions or not. Some people like to practice without music, it's entirely up to you, but the option's there. Okay, and always have water to hand is a good idea. Sometimes also a pen and paper to hand, because you may have these sudden moments of clarity or intuitive messages that come through that you might just want to jot down. But generally we just hold everything and stay within and stay present within ourselves. And this is a very inward journey, so you kind of close your eyes and draw your attention within and let everything in the external world just melt away. That's the idea. So yeah, we've got comfortable yoga mat or a sheepskin fur to sit on. Something that you can comfortably sit on. A yoga mat's fine. A cushion to help prop you up, so that you're comfortable sitting cross-legged. And of course, by any means, you can stretch your legs out. If we're meditating, you need to stretch your leg out. Stretch your legs out and have a good stretch, yeah? because you'll find you'll probably get pins and needles and things. But as we open and the more we get used to it, it becomes a lot easier. So just trust the process. Yeah, and I think that's it. I've mentioned water, haven't I? And a quiet space and creating your sacred space for practice. Yeah, and just make sure that you have enough time so that you can really, afterwards, you can relax, lay down and be relaxed and as still as you can. Like, I really encourage this because this is where you receive the healing and you receive the rest and replenishment, So for as long as you can, if you can lay down and just be still and just, completely receive and be open, or you may feel like some days you just really want to sit in a meditation and just be still. I welcome that too. Very good. Yeah. So enjoy the journey.